Hi there, gang. Dr. J, Steve Jensen from the National Sales Academy and Impact Training Corporation. And I've got a special edition on our coaching, training, and our help strategy. Now, I'm not a virtual specialist. So I was talking to Rowena McAvoy, and what she said was, I need to talk to Andrew, who did our app. And I can assure you now, this man has shown me how to go virtual. Andrew is from Connect, so welcome, Andrew. Thanks for joining us today.
No, thank you very much for having me.
Mate, look, I'd love to start off with getting everyone to know a little bit about who Andrew is, what your business does, and how long you've been in sport.
Excellent. So I'm from a business called Connect. The business has been up and running for over 5 years now. And basically what we do is we specialize in helping businesses turn their ideas and their concepts into full-grown systems. So our main approach is developing software, particularly with custom software for businesses.
How long did it take you to get involved in making the decision to switch to making taking software into apps?
I think it was just a natural process. When we started, the app game wasn't sort of as exciting as it was now. It's still a little bit slow and a little bit old school. And as I guess people got a little bit more tech savvy, it was just a natural progression into creating software and apps.
So going from software, and let's say I'm probably the worst person to be talking about software. It's really scary for most people. And when you get an expert involved, it actually they start talking about all of the things that you should do and what you shouldn't do and so forth. I'd love you to tell our listeners and people, especially in the Sales Authority Club, what type of businesses you work with and how you've actually made it, let's say, easy to understand, to be able to go virtual, have an app, and to actually turn your business around pretty much within 24 to 36 hours. So what are some of the businesses you work with, and how have you got it the turnaround so quick?
Yeah, look, that's a great question. I guess some of our core values are simplicity. So being able to create a simple product, but more importantly, being able to create a product which is simple for you as the consumer or you as the business owner. It's simple for you to understand. So with that, we've sort of taken that approach on board and being able to tailor products around the idea. So it must be really easy for you guys to actually understand it. We understand that there's no point us sitting here talking all this tech jargon because it's going to make no sense. So we just simplify it all down so it's very easy for you guys to understand, and then more importantly, very easy for your customers, if you're a business owner, for your customers to understand.
I must say that what you said it perfectly, Andrew, because I remember when we got our app, and by the way, guys, if you've all got our app, this man and his team actually created it for us, the Making More Sales app. If you haven't got it, grab it. I came to you and I had no idea what I even needed in an app. Kerry and K-Man and also Rowie strongly recommended it, said it would change my life. And I must say it's given significant value. But one of the things you did, you made it really simple to understand. You just said, yes, can do. You just listened to my drivel and then actually created something from what I said. So one of the things I find that what you do is you listen to what I said and then you put it into a tangible process, and you didn't have to tell me how everything worked because that was your job.
Exactly. Yes.
So what I want to do today is I want to take out the scare factor. There's a high need factor, but there's a scare factor. Everyone's needing to go virtual. They want to have their products and services available. They need to be able to sell it. So I want to go through some strategies, because when Rowie told me about what you were doing, I had to get you online as soon as possible. And two reasons, guys, and let me just give you the reasons that I'm doing this. One of the reasons you need to actually go virtual and get something that's a little bit more tech orientated, you need to be seen. Right now, there's never been a more important time to be seen. You've got to be seen. You've got to be out into the marketplace. You need to be innovative. The problem is we don't know how to be innovative, and it costs a lot of money to go on Facebook and all the other bits and pieces to be seen. But when you have new technology and you're able to then put it to your own database and to be able to switch something to go virtual, this is what's really excited me. So when I spoke to Andrew, he said he had a turnaround of anywhere between 24 to 36 hours to turn your business into a virtual platform where you can present live and also have your videos. Could you explain to everybody what you've created and how it works?
Yeah, absolutely. What I'll do is I'll jump on and share my screen, and I'll just take you guys through some of the stuff that we've done over the recently, and we can go from there. So let me know if you guys can see my screen.
Certainly can. Terrific.
Wonderful, wonderful. So with everything that's been going on, obviously recently, there's been a lot of uncertainty, particularly for business owners. And what we've decided to do is we've decided to put together a platform for business owners to be able to, like you said, go virtual, go online in a quick and easy process. Because like you said, the biggest thing for many business owners is that they know they probably need to be going virtual or going online, but they either think it's a little bit too complicated or they don't know where to get started. So what we've done is we've been able to put together this platform. It's mainly focused towards health and fitness businesses, but in all honesty, any business needs to go virtual. So there's definitely different ways that you can look at this. But this platform here that I'm about to show you is very much tailored for fitness and health businesses. So what we've done is we've put together a fully responsive platform. So it works on mobile phones, it works on computers, it works on laptops, iPads, all that sort of stuff, to enable fitness businesses to continue to deliver their services online. Particularly at the moment, with everything that's gone on, a lot of businesses aren't able to do face-to-face work, and this is the perfect solution to enable them to deliver content in a format which is nice and easy for their clients to still consume. And when we had this platform in mind, our biggest goal was to ensure that these fitness businesses aren't losing a heap of members or having members pause or having members cancel their subscriptions or their memberships because they're not able to deliver product. So with this in mind, our platform has got a handful of different features to enable you to sort of maximize it. And the first sort of main process is being able to sign up new members on the platform. So as you can see here, here's an example of one of our clients, is that it's got a full sign-in and registration process. That means that you can continue to charge subscriptions, whether you want to charge a weekly, a monthly subscription. You can process it through the platform, and even more powerful, I guess, you're able to make the platform a little bit more powerful is by integrating with a handful of ready-to-go fitness CRM. So the likes of Gym Master or MindBody, we've got those integrations there already. So it really supercharges the platform. It doesn't separate it from the way you currently run your business, and it enables you to tie everything up nicely. So once you're actually in the platform, there's a heap of different features that we've got in there, but the main value add is the ability to include video, because obviously with fitness businesses not being able to deliver that face-to-face service at the moment, we're able to include video, particularly live video. This is an example here of one of our clients running a live Zumba class this morning. So all of their members were able to jump on there, watch a Zumba class, obviously join in at home or remotely or wherever they were, and still engage in that service. Obviously, you can upload pre-recorded videos. A lot of our clients are doing daily workouts that you can upload on there. We've actually got a martial arts studio. They've basically broken down all of their content into all the different martial arts, and they've got different videos specific to each one. So it basically enables you to upload all of this different content and still be able to add that value to your clients. Like I said, main value is, the main reason we've done this is to ensure that your customers aren't putting subscriptions on hold, aren't putting memberships on hold. That's the video.
Can I just interject here for a moment there?
Sure.
So are we saying that we can actually go live when we're doing a class or a personal training session with your client, and you can also put videos in there as well that's already pre-done? Is that right?
Absolutely. So we've got a handful of live video integrations. So like we're on a Zoom chat at the moment, So there's a handful of different tools that we've got to enable you to go live. And then if you're, say, not comfortable going on a live stream, or if you like to, say, pre-record 10 videos in a couple of hours, then you can also upload them as well. And you can drip them onto the platform, or you can upload them all at once. It's all up to how you want to run it.
So if I was to upload the video, would it go straight into the app, or would you recommend them uploading into a YouTube and then going into the app?
What we would recommend is, obviously you do have the option to go directly into the platform itself. We recommend that you use a tool like YouTube or Vimeo to store the video, just because it just makes the platform run a lot smoother and run quite quickly, if that's the case. That's how we would sort of advise you go about it. And we're obviously there to, people don't have YouTube accounts or anything like that set up, we're happy to point them in the right direction.
Terrific. That's great. So, so when actually someone's using the app, after they've done their live video stream, does the app save it? Where does it go? Does it just stay on Zoom and then you upload it as a recording?
Yeah, exactly. So it would depend on what system we're using for the live videos. Majority of it would be Zoom, so they would have the video sitting there in the cloud or sent them by email. Then they just need to chuck it onto YouTube or upload it directly onto the platform, and then it's there for all of their members to rewatch it.
Terrific. Well, I'll let you continue. I just had to ask those questions as we were going.
Yeah, perfect. So another, I guess, key feature or key benefit within the platform is the ability just to upload content and keep your clients up to date. So whether this is PDF information, so a lot of fitness businesses are running things like nutrition plans or programming, that sort of stuff that they want to upload in a PDF format. Articles, so anything from blogs to content, particularly at the moment when everyone's at home. There's an opportunity for people probably got a little bit more downtime. So if you wanted to upload information or content, then that's obviously an option as well. And then more importantly, just general updates on what's happening around the club. So obviously if health clubs are closed at the moment, keeping people up to date with what's going on. Maybe things like timetables, so when they're actually going live. So all of that information can be housed in this platform. And you'll see on the left-hand side of the videos that we've got here, or the image that we've got here, is that you're able to basically create all of these categories and subcategories. So it's not like a big chunk of information. You can sort of categorize it down nice and easily. So it means that your clients can jump on there and find exactly what they're looking for. And also with this example here, it's probably worthwhile mentioning that if you've got, say, multiple tiers of subscriptions or memberships, you can actually hide and show particular information for particular users. So this is an example here for a martial arts studio. So their senior competition squad have got a private zone, because obviously it's a lot more advanced information compared to, say, their kids zone. So it allows you to sort of offer a really customized approach to ensure that the information isn't just generic and available for everyone.
So if someone actually buys a different type of membership or subscription, and by the way, you've got martial arts, you've got personal training, you could have business consultants having lots of different ways of doing their live streams and their videos. So it's really right across the board. And you have accountants even going through some stuff and doing their live streams and having some documents in there. So if somebody has multiple, let's say, different types of opportunities to purchase, could be a recurring opportunity. Like one could be $35, one could be $65, one could be $395, whatever it may be. So you're saying that if we pick that option, the platform will actually allow that person to have what's available from that option, and the other ones would not be available. If they're doing a premium, they'd obviously get the lot. Is that what you're saying? Yeah,
exactly.
Well, that's going to make it really easy for having people have a low entry of, let's say, $9.95, or maybe a $14.95, and maybe a $35.95, or some people may be having $695 and maybe $1,295, and at the end of the day, they'll just have to pick the payment plan, and then the actual application will allow them access accordingly. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly right.
That's gold. That's gold. All right. Anything else to add?
Yeah, a couple of things. So obviously the power of the platform is the admin panel. So it's important for you guys to know that you'll have access to an online admin system. So this is where you'll be able to obviously upload the content, whether it's videos, audios, all that sort of stuff. So you don't have to rely on us or send it across to us for us to upload. You're able to jump on there and obviously do all of that information yourselves. You're also able to access all of the users, so you can get that data, which is obviously gold and super valuable these days. And you're also able to see who has got access to your platform, and you can delete users if you need to and all that sort of good stuff. So you've got an online admin system that you'll have access to.
So given that we're talking admin now, Andrew, I mean, I'll put my hat on now. Oh my goodness, am I going to get all techie? Is it easy to use? And secondly, is there a little bit of training for it?
100%. So first of all, what we've done is we've put together a handful of videos talking through both the members side and the admin side. So it's super easy to understand. Secondly, the admin panel is really, really easy to use. As you can see here, from this option here, there's only a couple of options. It's almost as simple as sending an email. It's very, very easy to use, and we've really tried to simplify it. You don't need to know any coding stuff or any tech language to run it, so it's nice and easy to use.
Terrific. All right, keep going, my friend.
Wonderful. So then the final thing, which is probably the big question for many people, is what does it actually cost, and how long does it take to get it up and running? So how it usually works is that it takes us about 3 hours to customize the platform for your business. So that's why we say you're up and running within 24 to 36 hours. And that means you can pretty much get the business going overnight, or go virtual overnight. So we usually have a once-off setup fee of $298, which is basically us fully customizing the platform, including logos, branding, putting it on your own domain name if you want to do that. And we'll also help upload any of the content that you've got already. And then once that's all set up, we just have a small monthly amount, which basically allows you to access things like the admin panel, keep it up and running all of the time. And more importantly, it allows you to upload unlimited amounts of content. So we're not going to, I guess, hold you back on the amount of content that you can upload. But what we're also doing for Dr. J and obviously a lot of his members is we're going to actually waive that sign-up fee. We're happy to put in the time to get it up and running. Obviously, with what's happening with a lot of businesses at the moment, it's a very uncertain time. So we're willing to put in the time to get these platforms up and running. And we're also willing to take off 25% on your ongoing monthly subscription. This is a lifetime discount as well, so it doesn't run out after a couple of months. So it's a lifetime discount on the monthly subscription as well. So we're trying to make things super easy, and obviously, like I said, with that waiving that sign-up fee, we're willing to put in the time to get you up and running to make sure it's going to work for your business.
So let me get this right, mate. Well, that's fantastic. So you're saying we've got a completely virtual a product that we can have up and running within 24 to 36 hours, all customized. Normally $300. You're going to waive that for all our members. Thank you. So that's so generous. And you're also going to have the recurring going to be reduced as well. And that's going to give full access, and it doesn't have yearly increments and so forth. So it's sort of like grandfathered. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Thank you. That's fantastic. Let's get out of the screen share and just continue on our little merry way. How good's this, guys? You can go virtually 24 to 36 hours. Don't have to do all the other bits and pieces. The only thing you got to understand is a little bit of YouTube. And guess what? Andrew's going to train you how to do it. Mate, this is awesome. I'm very excited for everybody. So we go through this whole, let's say, a conversation. And it is a thing that we want to make sure that everyone's clear on. To go virtual, all we need to do is to have a product and or service that they can do live, whether it's presenting, whether it's training, whether it's a class. They've just got to make sure they've got that. So that's a done deal. You just got to make sure that we understand that you can set up everything to either be live streamed through your application and videos. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Now the final thing, now because I'm putting my sales hat on here, mate. When people want to buy this, and we put it on the landing page, they put it on Facebook. they're going to say, yes, I want to get that. I can get that membership for, $6.95, that virtual product and or service, whatever it may be. Now, after you've gone through your discovery conversation and they're ready to buy, how can they actually make sure that they get paid? So do you recommend having a name, address, also name, email, and then having maybe a gateway that they go onto recurring revenues?
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, we've done a lot of the work for you. So we've put together the integrations with a payment platform and a payment gateway. So that means that you just need to set up what your subscription is going to be, so what the price and how often it's going to happen. And then we've actually done the integration for you. So you can accept credit cards and debit card payments through the sign-up process. So that's already done and set up.
So when they get the whole app done and dusted, we've got the product ready. And then if someone clicks the button, they want to get it, they can put their name and number and have the recurring fee, whether it's a 4-week program or it's a 6-month program, and then have a recurring thing and can just do it straight online. And I'll just give a little bit of a heads up here, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Andrew, because you're the expert. You've actually also have got some gateways that connect to already existing CRMs. Which means if it goes through certain gateways, it'll go straight into someone's CRM so they don't have to manually put it in there. Is that correct?
Exactly. That's spot on.
Guys, what we've got here is something that's easy to do. You've got to have a $300 saving plus a significant saving for a grandfather process. Firstly, I want to say thank you for helping all of our friends and our members. Really generous of you. I'm really excited. I'm so grateful. Team, if you're wanting to go virtual, you don't have to actually go through and create it all yourself. What we're doing here is having an opportunity of just kicking some goals, pushing a few buttons, call Andrew, and just mention that you saw this presentation. So you know Dr. J, it's also Andrew, and you'll have the opportunity to kick some goals. And Andrew, I just want to make sure we just go back to that pay page. They can have the setup, they type in the details, and it will then go straight into connected to their bank account. Gateways are very fast. And if they have the CRM that's connected, that's integrated, it'll automatically go in their CRM. Is that right? So then they have their reports and so forth. Is that correct?
Exactly. So the payments will pay out into their bank account. And like you said, it integrates directly with those CRM systems as well.
Wow. Isn't that great, guys? We can go virtual in a very short period of time. So how can people get hold of you, Andrew? Obviously, we'll put it into the post and make sure that we've got some emails or phone numbers. How would you like people to actually connect with you?
Yeah, perfect. So we'll put in my email address as well as my phone number in the comments or the description. Just mention, like you said, you saw this video or saw this webinar, and obviously we'll have a chat and get you guys started.
Terrific. All right, gang. Make sure that you mention that you've seen this, because we're going to be putting onto our memberships and so forth. And if you've seen this video, this is the opportunity. If you don't mention it, it's cheap anyway. At $300 and 98, it's a no-brainer. So make sure that you mention that you've seen this. Again, Andrew, I want to say a great big thank you. Firstly, for putting it together, you're a superstar, but also your generosity in getting out there and helping lots of people, including the fitness industry and consultancies and other people that want to go online. And I know how generous you are in general anyway. So thanks a lot, mate. I appreciate it.
Wonderful. No, thank you very much.
All right, gang. How good is this? We've got a man who's an expert. You're going to get a massive saving. You can go virtual within 24 to 36 hours. Let's get this done. Action is everything. Don't sit on your hands. Take massive action and give Andrew a call. I'm going to put his numbers in the top end. I'm Dr. J, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.